Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a very awesome reading, Sagittarius. I hope you guys are all well. And yeah, let's get into the reading. If you would like a free 5-minute psychic reading, you can click on the link below. And that is going to be with Psychic Mystic Sense, rather. And then if you would like a reading with me, you can get one of those. Please see the About tab on my YouTube page. And and the promotional offer is almost over, and they're still going to be lowered though a little bit. Yeah, it's just going to be doing 45 minute readings, and you know, those are enough. They really are. If you start going over 45 minutes, it's kind of a repeat, and just things like that. So yeah, so let's see what we have, Sagittarius. We start with Gli Amanti, and yes, this is Italian, right? And we don't speak Italian, but we know all the Latin languages are beautiful. They are the romance languages. Yeah, they are. And and we see these two gnomes kissing. Yeah, we do. And they're out in the woods. They are somewhere. Maybe they're just in the backyard. They could be. Each tree is kind of a lover. Yeah, kind of. And there's two trees, and the branches are wrapped around the other ones. These are like two people who like kind of really want to be together. That's what that is. Or, you know, they're crazy about each other. They are, you know, with the old-fashioned term. And so we have Harvest, which is the Two of Cups. She's carrying the grapes, and we have the pregnancy card. Now, the Queen of Cups is, you know, this is the pregnancy card. It's an old gnome, so I don't really think she's pregnant, Sagittarius. And no digs on anybody older, because I'm in that club. I am. But you know, I don't want to have a child. No. This is about a new beginning. That's what the pregnancy is. It's about birthing something, and we see it with the Two of Cups. Here's the celebration. She's carrying the grapes. She says, you know, we're going to party here and we're going to celebrate. You know, she did, right? It's also very like abundance, right? The Harvest card. And so somebody loves you here, and this could be your energy as well, but there's definitely a storyline going on. And we started over here. I believe we had the Fool first, and the Queen of Swords. Here she is, and we don't know if she's mad or not, Sagittarius, and she could just simply be discerning, right? Because you know, she's supposed to be a kind of a brainy person here, because she's an air sign, and they are, trust me. For the most part, you know, I don't mean just because you meet an air sign. No, they're just so smart. No, actually, your ascendant or your chart ruler is really who you are anyway. But getting down to this Queen of Swords lady, she's wondering if she's going to have a new beginning. The Fool comes first, and she's facing the Queen of Cups. And in this deck, this Queen of Cups got up and she started dancing. Her cup's giant, so, you know, if there's wine in there, she's going to be, you know, drunk as a skunk, right? Yeah, as my uncle used to say. And, you know, here she is. She got out of her throne, and she's dancing. And this card talks about whoever wants this new beginning and to jump off the cliff here is to take a leap of faith, is like thinking, I should just get up and go do this right now. Like right now. That's what that Queen of Cups is about. And we also have the Shark. And the Shark card talks about somebody who is being direct and wanting to expose their true feelings, their true nature and desires. Yeah. And the shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. Somebody loves you here and they want to come tell you. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Okay, the shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when the shark energy is at play, we feel its presence circling around us. Yeah, or circling us, right? Encircling us, rather. So, yeah, that's what's going on here. And and we have Sylvia Plath, and this is somebody who is in a dark place, like depressed. And she took her life here, and it's kind of a drag, but, you know, here she is, and she's almost in a trance right here. And she had emotional problems. She was like a talented poet. Yeah, I even saw her book one day when I walked into the bookstore. I did, but I didn't buy it because I was in there buying, I don't know, astrology or whatever I was interested in that day, uh, which is usually that, right? But here she is, and she's like in a trance, and she's holding this kind of bowl of something, right? A little cup of something here, and the third eye is over it, and she's totally looks like she's in a trance. Her fingernails are red veins. Yeah, and her skirt is red veins too. And this is the dark. This is about fighting, and it could be fighting, and it can be somebody is depressed. Let's look at Sylvia Plath, right? Here she is, and this is living in the dark, intensity and fury. See, somebody's really angry. She's real mad here. She said, I'm going to put somebody under my spell, and they're going to suffer. She might have, in this picture, it kind of, depicts that, right? Born in Boston, Sylvia was a social and academic success in spite of severe depression and suicide attempts. All right, so so she married another poet, and he cheated on her. Yeah, Hughes philandered and kept bees. Not sure what, I guess he was a beekeeper as well. Plath stayed at home with 2 young children and wrote increasingly brilliant and scary poetry that made use of her anger at her husband and her father. Okay, so she had big daddy issues here, and male issues against males, right? And then her husband came along and cheated on her. He must have known that about her. So, he sounds like a real, a real gift, right? Or gem, right? Intense mental states and obsession with death. At 30, she ended her life. Okay. So we don't want to talk too much more about that, no. But, the shark's looking at Sylvia Plath, Sagittarius, and the shark is somebody who wants to expose the truth. Now, this truth talks about desire. And nobody wants, your person, I believe, doesn't want to keep this hidden anymore. Now, it's right next to Sylvia Plath. Somebody's going to be depressed here. Unless that's your person, I don't think it is. All these cards are way too beautiful. The Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Pregnancy card, the Queen of Cups, the Fool, and this Queen of Cups over here as well, who is, celebrating, and she says, I'm getting up to go have a new beginning. So, yeah, and now we have celebration, and this is just like the Three of Cups, and they got these 3 women here, and they all, they're all wearing the same dress. I don't know what's up with that, right? But hey, whatever. And here they are, and it's raining, but they're in this kind of river or lake, and they're celebrating, they're all happy, and and all this kind of stuff, right? So there's a lot of happiness and joy here. Let's see who we got, Sagittarius. And that was kind of a long thing here. That Sylvia Plath card is, but yeah, somebody really loves you here, and I feel like somebody wants to get up and leave somebody, because this Queen is next to the shark, this Queen of Cups, and that's what she does. She's not sitting in her throne. If you can see the card, she just gets up and says, screw this. I'm going to go enjoy my life, or I'm going to do what I want. I'm not going to sit here and do my queenly duties, right? It's really royal duties, right? But hey, we like to be a little silly here. The 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, too. Somebody's could be getting left out here. Let's see what else we have. And we have the Fool. See what I mean? We have the 6 of Cups. Somebody wants to return to you. Here's the 6 of Swords here. And they have the courage, because here is the Strength card. 6 of Swords. Yeah. And let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. We start with the 10 of... Wow, this looks a little bit like yesterday's reading. And yeah, let's see what we got. Yeah. So, Sagittarius, the 8 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords. There's an ending in this reading here, but you're getting a new beginning. That's the way I look at this reading here, right? I feel somebody here is going to come. I feel like somebody's leaving their wife or their husband, and they're like, or they're, the mother of their baby, or just they're leaving a serious relationship, and somebody is going to grieve here. But Sagittarius, that's not for you to worry about in this particular reading. It's not for you to be concerned, right? Somebody asked me the other day if I was seeing anybody. I go, I met this really great guy, and then I go, but he's got an issue, and I'm not going to say what the issue is in this reading because you may laugh. And I just said, and then my aunt said, I go, he's cute and funny too, which for me is really important, right? The funny part. And he's a nice looking guy, and he's hip to everything that goes on. And I don't want anybody who thinks that everything is fine, and that they're not trying to take us in the wrong direction here. No, I don't mean your person. And so anyway, but he's got an issue, and I told my aunt, I go, it's not my job to tell a man that, a grown man. No, you need to figure that out on your own. So let's get back to this, Sagittarius, and we've got a lot of intense cards here. You start with the Ten of Swords, and challenging you is a Nine of Pentacles. Somebody has to be available, single and ready to mingle here, or available, because this reading's not about money with the celebration and the Two of Cups, and no, it's not, right? And this pregnancy and birthing a union, and no, it's not. It's about love and celebrations. It really is. But there's an ending here for somebody, and that's why that Sylvia Plath card sits here. Now, I hope that's not you, but there could be three people very easily in this reading. Somebody's being left behind. The Five of Swords is why it's all happening. This is right clear. This is a victory and a defeat, or a victory and a loss. That's what that is. And in the past was the Six of Pentacles. This right here could show a third party. There's three people here. And maybe somebody was being breadcrumbed. It could be here. And it looks like somebody changed their mind. This Queen of Cups changed her mind. She said first she's just sitting there doing what she's supposed to be doing. And then she says, screw this, right? I'm going to get up and go enjoy my life, right? Yeah, it's really important. I feel like it is. Yeah. Try not to be a workaholic, yeah, because it just takes away your creativity, and it does, and I kind of know how that is, right? Yeah. So, yeah, and what's on your mind, Sagittarius, or your mindset is the Eight of Pentacles. So, here's this man happy at his job and really kind of inspired and wanting to do the right thing, both, right? He has a nice boss, I'm sure he does. So he works for himself. He's some type of a goldsmith, right? I don't know how many types they have. No, I'm not sure here, right, about gold. But here he is, and he's kind of chiseling away at his bullion. And this is about making an effort or inspiration or doing the right thing with somebody here. It's really about that. It's more about inspiration, doing the right thing. Yeah, it is. Making an effort and devotion. It can be devotion. He's very devoted to his job. This is what's on your mind. You're wondering if this person is going to come and devote themselves to you, most likely, or you are going to do this, right? Yeah, and the moon is here in the near future, but this near future is like right now, especially in a general reading with regards to timing, right? In your concern is the Eight of Cups. Now, you are either walking away from somebody or you want this person to walk away from somebody else. It's possible they did not do this in the past because they didn't want to hurt somebody with the shark. The shark talks about something that is nagging at you that you need to get off your chest regarding desires. And here's Sylvia Plath over here. In your environment, you sit here in your throne, Sagittarius, but this is the energy of somebody who is inspired. It's the energy of somebody who lives their life the way they feel it is fit, right? Somebody who goes after the lover they want, the husband, the wife, the whatever, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, or the career. But it's about inspiration and courage and, with these wands and movement and progress and passion. That's what the King of Wands is. This could be you, of course, but I feel like with this Eight of Pentacles here and this pregnancy card and all, this is about somebody who wants to be with you. The Five of Cups, or vice versa. The Five of Cups is here, is in your hopes and desires. Now, sometimes, these aren't perfectly kind of obvious, right? That's why I'm here reading the cards instead of you opening maybe your deck. It depends who you are out there. But, you know, this, you could be kind of wanting an ending somewhere else, because the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, these are all endings, right? Here's the Five of Pentacles next to the Fool. Somebody's going to be left out here. And whoever's being left out is like, there's a lack of inspiration there, because this is like, I have to go be with whoever and like with Sagittarius, because Sagittarius inspires me. Yeah. Maybe you're going to have a baby, Sagittarius, with the pregnancy card. You could, right? I mean, I don't talk much about pregnancy because, my kids are 26 and 33. Right? Yeah. My son's, he's going to be 33 next month, actually in July. So he's 32. And they're both grown, right? Yeah. So I don't talk about that. It's past my age, but pregnancy is always a new beginning. You can birth a new business. You can birth whatever you want. But in this reading, next to the Two of Cups and the Lovers, this is a union. In your outcome is the Eight of Swords. You feel stuck about this person. You probably want them to release somebody here. This card can imply somebody who can release somebody. They can, if they want. She can see out of the blindfold here, but she still has it on. She's tied up. She can untie herself anytime. This is a feeling of restriction, but it's also depicting somebody who can kind of leave all this behind if they want. They can just have this Lovers. They can have the Two of Cups. They can have the Fools here twice, etc. Yeah. So we're going to go to the extended Sagittarius because we have an ending almost in every column. Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, Five of Cups. And the Eight of Swords down here is a release. This is interesting about these eights that are lined up, because this is progress. Progress in the making. Yeah, this is an ending and a give and take. But I feel like, yeah, and right here is a victory and a defeat. Right here is somebody's walking away to be single. And this is what has challenged you. So you either had to do this or they did. And over here is doubts and fears, kind of about an ending, or just emotional ups and downs with the moon. Everybody has emotional ups and downs because the moon changes signs every 2.5 days. So there's change, like bam, right? Yeah, not all of us like change. So let's look at their cards. The first card they have is Ann Carson, right? And she has headaches. This is the intellect. This is woes of the mind. Here she is looking all somber, right? And she's holding something real strange here with, like, I don't know what that is, matches, and something's burning here. It's hard to see what that is, but she's also holding an eyeball and blood's coming out of it. And this is a dark card, kind of like Sylvia Plath. Not as dark, no, but this is headaches and worries and like unfulfilled wishes and things like that. The intellect, these are problems. And this is your person's first card. This is their overall energy. This person has problems and woes of the mind. Crossing them and challenging them here is the peach, or fulfillment. So you are their wish, Sagittarius, and this is supporting them. Like, I'm going toward my Sagittarius. I'm going there, right? The moon's in the back, so this could be, maybe this is a full moon as well. Maybe it will be on a full moon, but it is soon here. This person right here is thinking of getting up and just gotta go here, just like one day, boom. And this is going to happen. We're going to end this reading. They're all super affordable, the extendeds. I have the link below in the description box. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. God bless you guys. I'm also doing psychic readings, which are a little different. You can get a card reading after that, but first I do the psychic reading. And the price is over there on the About tab. And this is just something I talk to you on the phone about, typically. This is how I like to do them. I will type them or whatever, but or record them. But it's better just to talk to you, and they're not long. They're just kind of like my psychic insights, right, about your person or about you. We're gonna end this reading. Thank you so much for joining me here, and yeah, please remember to like, share, and subscribe.